What does the Zacarian Gnosticism refute? In the first video, I listed a number of no Sophia, no Holy Book, etc. And now I shall continue, God willing. No need for community attending, no need to go to church, no community whatsoever. The Gnostics were all separated. They were isolated. They met people, yes, but not on an organized level. They just met by chance, and they witnessed the direct contact with their own Creator. So there were no church goers. There were infiltrators, of course, who built parallel Gnostic groups and eventually established Gnostic churches, but they were not in the Gnostic humus ideology. The real Gnostics had no organized gatherings, no rituals, no ceremonies, no liturgies, no 10% to give to the church. They shared what they had with the needy that God put on their path, and they helped anyone. No bread and wine, body and blood stuff. They were pure liturgical inventions. Wine was a luxury. Jesus and his disciples always had bread and water, not bread and wine. Wine was for the well-off people. And besides, it is reported that Jesus was part of a strict group of Jewish people who didn't drink anything with alcohol, wine, beer, etc. It is well known among sociologists that it is very difficult to control a group of men on the long term if they have in their possession all the time wine or beer. So, for example, Jesus and his 12 disciples would have been possible for 2 or 3 meetings for all of them to drink wine moderately without being even slightly drunk, but only for 2 or 3 meetings on a row. So sociologists have observed that if a group of people are together all the time, breakfast, lunch and dinner, day in, day out, week after week, month after month, there will be really a lot of times that more than 2 or 3 persons would get drunk on the long term. So this is a question for you. Would you permit to have wine on your table if you were Jesus? The answer is not at all. Another no is no evangelization, no necessity of witnessing, because salvation is open anyway to everybody, immediately for who believes in Jesus, and later on at the end for all the rest. The only necessity is to push all people to have a direct contact with their eternal Creator. So there is no need for confrontation. You would be exposing yourself to ridicule and humiliation. It is guaranteed. On a small scale, if you are witnessing to few people, and on a large scale, if you are witnessing through the mass media. Those YouTube videos I do are only a small example to push you to have a direct contact with your Creator and invent your own religion, your own dogmas, your own Bible. You have the power. So no need to argue and discuss, and generally to communicate with fillers or Halic people. They are people who are attached to the earth and ridicule you in their mind. You can spot them immediately by instinct. God will show you clearly in your mind. Regarding the afterlife, there is a hell, of course, but it is a hell without fire, so no fire, and it is not eternal, so no eternal, because both these things are totally incompatible with the infinite love of God. We cannot even imagine what infinite means, and God, pending judgment on the unbelievers, will have a pendulum pending towards mercy, more than pending towards His holiness, because His holiness will require infinite justice, while His infinite mercy, i.e. His infinite love, is superior to any other attribute, and will prevail. So He will eventually pardon everyone. He will eventually save everyone, no one excluded. He will even restore all His creation, anything He has created, including insects, plants, animals, even extraterrestrials, beings from other planets or other dimensions, and even fallen angels. That is the vastness of His real love. Glory to the eternal Creator of all, Jesus. Any questions? SMS to my cell phone number +39 380 777 0333. My website fredzaccaria.it. God bless you abundantly.